Welcome, wrestling fans, to Van Dyne Gymnasium on the campus of California Baptist University for our Big 12 match tonight with the Utah Valley University and our California Baptist Lancers. What are we looking at the duel tonight?
I think that we got a lot to look out for. We have some highly seeded guys coming from Utah Valley, so it'll be a good opportunity for our Lancers to step up and really make their presence known in the Big 12.
Utah Valley just got done with beating Cal State Bakersfield, a tough Cal State Bakersfield match team. So this is going to be a good test for our Lancers to see how they are. They do have 2 All-Americans. Utah Valley has 2 All-Americans coming back, so it'll be interesting to see how we do.
Yes, sir. I think that I think our boys are looking fresh. I think they're really ready for this. It's easy being able to say this, being in the room all the time, but we work really hard, and I think that they're ready to put on a good show for us tonight.
It'll be a busy stretch for our Lancers, right? As we come here and then we go to Bakersfield Sunday, so it's going to be a tough couple of days for the Lancers.
And then next week we're in Iowa. We have Iowa, and we're doing Iowa State. And then the following week we're in Reno TOC. So
wow,
this is going to be a busy month for us. We're going to get down and dirty.
Forgot Vegas too.
Dear God, we thank you for this day and that we can come here to enjoy this athletic fellowship. We thank you for these 2 teams, the institutions they represent, and we pray that everything that is said and done today on and off this mat would glorify you. Please help all the wrestlers to compete to the best of their ability, and please keep everyone involved in today's duel free from injury. In your name we pray, amen.
For Utah Valley, they have either Taylor Lamont or Yusuf Lilly. Taylor Lamont defending All-American on the Greco World team. Wow. Garcia will be representing the Lancers. Like their other All-American is out of the lineup. He got hurt in the first match. Demetrius Romero, ranked number 8 in the country, he hurt his knee. Hopefully in the Bakersfield match, hopefully it's not too bad.
You hate to see that happen to a tough wrestler.
Wow. There's our captain, A.J. Raya, being introduced. So it looks like Josh Grant will be wrestling a 57-pounder who bumped up.
That looks like that.
Armstrong meets the Lancers, At 197, Hunter Cruz or Chicken Armstrong takes on CBU's
Eric Lopez, our other captain.
Yeah, 284-pounders, so he'll have an advantage there. That both guys weighed in at 84. That's a lot of pounds there.
That should help us out a little bit.
Yeah. So Utah Valley will be sending out All-American Taylor Lamont. It'll be a tough test for Devin Garcia.
Yes, it will. I think he's up for the challenge.
Taylor was a 4-time state champion. And like I said, he just made the world team in our Greco-Roman world team. Talking to some of their athletes, they say he trains like a madman, that the coaches have to hold him back sometimes because he'll train 3 times a day.
That is madman-esque.
Have you wrestled guys with Greco-Roman backgrounds, and what can we look forward to with people that are more Greco-Roman type wrestlers?
So he's definitely going to come in. He's going to be working to get those underhooks. He's going to be trying to jack Devin up and get underneath him so he can launch some explosive hips.
Yeah.
Hopefully we won't see throws. But those could be a possibility.
It is very tough when your opponent does a lot of underhooks. Very tough to stop if you're not used to it.
Mm-hmm. I had a Greco-Roman coach that said that Greco was the superior style because if he shoots a lot, you make him wrestle Greco. Mm-hmm. If he does Greco, you make him wrestle Greco. You can force anybody to wrestle Greco by getting them up and getting your hips underneath of them.
Yeah.
So Devin's doing a good job of staying low and keeping his hips below his right now. So
little fireman's carry attempt by Taylor Lamont.
Devin's doing a good job of slowing him down.
Yeah.
Isolating it. Not letting him get that Greco style off.
There's that underhook again.
Oh.
Now, since they wrestled a match before, would you say that's an advantage for Utah Valley, or how do you look at that when the other team has a match and we don't?
I think that there are 2 ways to look at it. I know personally that you always struggle with your first match. Your first match is always going to be your worst match of the day. So for them, they got their first match out of the way.
Yeah.
But then there's also the wear and tear that a 7-minute match can have on your body.
Oh, body lock by Lamont for the first takedown. Big claw ride on top for Lamont.
Garcia's got to fight hands here. He's doing a good job of keeping that 2-on-1 from getting pulled tight to his body.
He could be looking for a tilt, right? That's what we saw at North Dakota State. They did that cross wrist roll through tilt.
Mm-hmm. We've been working on defending the 2-on-1 all week. So hopefully it comes to and bears fruit.
Yeah.
Lamont sitting on that Iowa ride.
Here comes that tilt. Here comes that cross wrist tilt. One of the problems that California kids have is getting off the bottom, right? I mean, most Midwest and Eastern schools are very, very tough on top. So that's one thing that all California kids need to work on. You high school kids that are listening out there, you need to be able to practice. You need to get out.
Yes, sir.
But again, college, we have riding time, something that high school kids don't have to worry about. But still, you have to have the confidence to be able to go down and get out against anybody. So it's something. Here comes that cross wrist tilt by Lamont.
When I was in high school, I was told that there were 3 things that were the most important transitioning from high school into college. And that's being light on your feet. That's making sure that you can take down, that you have one takedown that you can take down anybody with. And that's being able to get off bottom.
Boy. That's the end of the first period, 2-0 Lamont, but he did get a minute and 47 seconds of riding time.
Garcia doing a good job of keeping this match in range.
Interesting that he got ridden for a minute 47 and then he chose down for the second period.
Let's hope that was the smart choice.
Yeah. Lamont using that Iowa ride on top. Really tough on top.
Yeah, when you get that Iowa ride and he's working for that cross wrist there, you can put so much weight on that shoulder that it will just drain your opponent of all fight.
Yeah.
Oh, he knee slides out, and he's
nice.
up.
He lets him down. Good. Scores 2-1 still. Lamont's got 2:23. Nice.
He's going to be looking for more points here. Devin doing a good job getting that foot down. Ooh, chose with the scramble, but
Lamont with a nice single leg takedown.
He's got that Navy ride right there. Garcia fighting to his belly. He's got to get that arm out, and
that
he
was
does.
a good job fighting to his belly. He could have been giving up some big back points. That could have been really dangerous for Devin.
Lamont with that high figure four.
Uh-oh, here comes. Wow, looking
He's
tight.
got that
There's a
deep.
half
He
Nelson.
has that deep.
Running that half. We got 40 seconds left to go in the second period.
Garcia's got to fight here.
Oh.
Oh, and he does.
Did he give up two? No swipes? Okay, only one swipe.
No back points awarded.
Yeah, 20 seconds left to go in the first period. Lamont looking tough on top with an arm bar and a half. 15 seconds gives it. I'm sure Utah Valley is hoping for bonus points in this match for the team score.
I'm sure they are, and if we can keep them from them, that will be a good thing for California Baptist.
So the score is 4-1 at the end of the second period.
Riding time will be a factor regardless of what happens.
So again, if you ride your opponent a minute more than he rides you, you get an extra point at the end of the match.
So currently, for those watching, the score is 5-1.
Escape from Lamont, make it 6-1. There goes that over and under, that upper body style.
Garcia's got to score some points. Lamont doing a good job.
Lamont back to that single leg.
Garcia goes for a throw and gets stuck on his back.
Lamont's got him in a dangerous position. He's got that Turk, going to be very tough to get off your back. That was a very dangerous throw that Devin tried.
It could have paid dividends, but against the Greco guy, those odds are slim.
Probably weren't going to get it. Another, got four back points and makes his score 11-1. And again, he will get riding time.
That also means that bonus points are secured. For those of you who don't know and are watching, the way that duels are scored in wrestling is if you win by less than 8 points, you win 3 points for your team. If you win by 8 points or more, that's 4 points for your team. That's called a major. If you tech fall your opponent, which is winning by 15 points, that's 5 points. And then a pin is 6 points.
Got a front cradle there, so he will get 4 more points. Let's hope he doesn't get pinned.
Garcia's got to fight off his back.
Left.
It's these fights here that put hairs on a man's chest.
This is a very tough 125-pounder for Utah Valley. Got 10 seconds left. Can he fight off?
He's doing a good job of not giving that up. 3, 2, 1. Time.
That's the end of the match. It'll be 16-1 with riding time in favor of Taylor Lamont.
As previously explained, that'll count as a technical fall, and that'll be 5 points for Utah Valley. Hunter Leak, another California boy coming from Clovis, California, wrestling for Buchanan High School. He was a 3-time state placer.
Nice.
And a 1-time state finalist.
And his opponent tonight from Utah Valley is Hayden Drury. Hayden is originally from Washington State. Last year he was at Fresno State. In fact, he was the regional winner of the Dave Schultz Award, one of the top recruits last year. But like, he started off at Fresno State, then they dropped the program and he transferred over here.
Hunter Leak scrambling in the Iranian.
Leak likes to be the funk. He can funk you, right? He can scramble there.
He does bring the funk. He's doing a good job of getting his ankles away.
Who's going to get their head up? Usually whoever has their head higher in that position.
Ooh, with the roll.
Leak can scramble.
He's keeping it interesting. He's definitely doing that.
See how long the referee lets us go. Got 2 minutes left. It'll stop for a stalemate any second. There we go for our stalemate.
A good job on that scramble for Hunter Leak.
Drury was a 3-time Washington State champion. And he was also a finalist as a freshman. Junior National Greco champ. There's another Greco guy.
That means we're always looking for those throws.
Yeah.
Ooh, Hunter Leak on a high clutch. He's pulled down to the crackdown. He's got to elevate that leg.
He can get that right arm across.
Drury trying
it'll
to
be a lot better, but nice defense by Drury.
Hunter Leak staying on that leg. He's got to get his head under that knee.
He can duck underneath that leg and come up. Got 50 seconds left. Can he? There you go. That's going to be. He's ducked underneath that leg.
He's going to elevate his head. He's going to try and get his opponent's butt down. If he can turn into him here,
he's got to turk that bottom leg.
He's got to be careful not to give up the two himself, though.
Let's see if he can step over that leg. Got to step over. It's going to be a scramble. Who can lift that leg?
This is a dangerous situation right here.
We got 25 seconds left to go with no points scored.
Oh, coming out the back for Hunter Leak.
On the edge of the mat. Wow, we got a dangerous crit. Wow.
And the scramble doesn't stop with these two.
5 seconds left. Can he get that takedown? Got to keep his foot on the mat.
Oh.
No points. Wow, what an exciting. Great scrambling by Leak.
We're in for a barn burner, I think.
Wow, very good. 0-0 at the end of the first period.
Drury chooses bottom.
See if he can scramble. He's a leg rider. Leak's a leg rider. He's going to have to stay tight on top. Drury is scrambling. He's got to be careful here. Can't give up a reversal. Don't want to give up a reversal in this situation. He's squeezing. Leak. Oh!
He's got to be careful now.
Leak tries to funk roll through, and unfortunately, it could be trouble.
Drury's still on bottom technically in this position right now.
So the riding time is
still a factor.
Is rolling up to 33 seconds. If he keeps holding on to that leg very hard for that referee to give up a reversal. Oh, right.
Oh, but he called a stalemate.
That was a benefit for us.
That was, in fact.
Minute 12 left, 48 seconds of riding time. He can get his legs in.
But he's got to make sure that when he gets his legs in this time, that Drury isn't able to stand up. Drury being able to stand up last time is what gave up that stall call. So Hunter's got to keep Drury's weight on his hands. He's got to keep him crawling forward.
And Drury is a leg rider in his first match. So is it advantage if you're a leg rider and people throw legs on you? How do you look at that?
I think it all depends upon who's throwing in legs on you. I think that there's a vast difference in skill, in style of leg riding, and it all comes to show on who's putting on points.
Oh, they're in a tripod situation. Leak's
trying to keep him on his.
We got 30 seconds left.
Ooh.
Almost gives up a reversal.
Almost, but he's staying on top.
Leak puts himself in a very dangerous situations, but he doesn't mind. Got 25 seconds left to go. He'll have a minute and 40 of riding time. Let's see if he can get out of the.
He steps that leg back in. He is doing a good job of hanging on.
10 seconds left to go in the period.
Hunter Leak is a dog on a bone right now.
Wow.
He's got to be careful not to expose his back here.
Oh, 2 minutes of riding time for Hunter Leak. That was impressive.
That's going to be a hard. It's going to be hard for Drury to prevent that from being a factor.
So now, can he get out?
That's going to be that's going to be a deciding factor of this match right now.
There you go. So 0-0. Hunter Leak has 2 minutes of riding time. Drury's also a leg rider.
It looks like Drury's just going to let him go hard right now with the roll.
There goes his legs. He likes the power half.
Leg is in.
Oh, he's got the power half
Leak's
in.
doing a good job.
He's got this.
Leak's doing a good job fighting that off. He's trying to slip down and get his shoulder underneath that leg.
Can he swim on top? Drury's a little high.
He's got.
Oh, it looks like if he can get his arm through.
Oh, no escape yet.
There's one. There, he gets an escape.
Gets an escape. Oop. Fight on the edge of the mat.
Wow.
We're out of bounds.
Wow, what exciting here. We have a minute and 21 left. Leak is up by 1 with riding time.
Oop,
high crotch situation.
Again. He has been on that high crotch.
Crack down. He's going to have to duck that leg. If he can duck his head underneath, there's that position.
He has to elevate here. He has to elevate here.
If he can get his head up off the mat. If he doesn't want to. Oh, referee calls. We have 1 minute left. Exciting match here.
Riding time will be a factor.
We will. So he is essentially up 2-0. He can't give up a point. There's a takedown right there. Drury goes up 2-1. He's going to have to ride him for 20 seconds. Let's see if Leak can get out. Here comes a roll. No. Here comes that power half. He stopped him in his legs. He's got to have to get his hips up in this position. Keep your chest down and hips up. 25 seconds left to go. 2 leg riders.
Riding time has now been taken away. Score is now 2-1 Drury. Leak turning in.
We got 10 seconds left to go.
He needs to shake here. He needs him off of him.
Wow. Final score is going to be 2-1. Hayden Drury.
A barn burner.
Barn burner.
A barn burner.
That was very exciting. Leak was leading the match the whole way, gave up that takedown at the end, but he wrestled really tough. How would you explain that match?
I think that was a great example of the experience that our boys need coming into the Big 12.
Yeah.
We need to be able to finish our matches strong.
Right.
25 seconds left. You can't be giving up takedowns like that.
Great point. Great point. We're moving on to the 141-pound match for California Baptist University. We have Christian Nunez, and I'm not sure who's wrestling for. Would you know? Whoever we're wrestling is a redshirt freshman, either Ty Smith or James Emmer. both redshirt freshmen.
Both these young men engaging in the hand fight right now. Utah Valley looking for that Russian tie.
Christian Nunez out of Ontario, California, went to Bishop Amat High School.
Another state finalist.
He was a California state finalist.
Yes,
wow.
he was.
Single leg attack by Utah Valley's wrestler.
Christian Nunez sitting on that head. Ooh,
oh, nice. Look who he's got his head up. That could be takedown. Right. Beautiful takedown.
And he's going right for the near fall.
We're going for back points.
Ooh,
we're going to have two swipes.
Bonus points here.
2 swipes.
He's got a half Nelson. He's got to run that.
Nice.
2 swipes, 2 back points for Cal Baptist.
That makes it 4-0 for Christian Nunez. Now he goes to work on top. We got 1:10 left to go in the first period. Christian Nunez up 4-0. Nice riding on top.
Keeping all of his weight on him is going to be crucial here, and that comes from driving off his toes and keeping all of his hip pressure in his hips.
There's a nice one-on-one. Gable into a hammerlock. Boy, that's a tough situation to get your hand caught behind like that with a hammerlock.
It's definitely not where you want to be.
No, he's got it again. He's got it again.
He's looking for a cradle right now.
Up on the side of the mat. Does he have enough time? 30 seconds left to go in the end of the first. Pulling his head in, looking for a cradle. Now he goes to an arm bar. Really tough that he's right on the edge of the mat.
That's a nice place to be for the man on top. All he's got to do is take his foot out of the inside of the mat, and they're out of bounds.
Again, another Lancer's getting good riding time. He goes back.
Almost 1 minute and 40 seconds of riding time. Oh,
boy, that was a great first period by Christian Nunez.
Bringing the heat right now.
Utah Valley's choice, second period, he'll defer to Christian. He chooses down.
Christian says, "You can't ride me."
It's all about attitude. Would you say that?
That's 100% of the attitude. It's about when you step on that mat, you're doing everything you can to make another man submit to your will.
Christian comes up into his feet really quick. Nice escape. He's out within 10 seconds.
Keeping him 1 minute and 29 seconds of riding time.
That's usually the best wrestlers in the country can get out in 10 seconds, right? The Iowas, the Penn State guys.
Mm-hmm. All those top-level guys. All the guys that California Baptist University is going to be chasing down these next coming years.
We're looking to come here. So again, we're looking at our team score is 8-0 Utah Valley. So this would be a great opportunity to pick up some bonus points. So if Christian can get another takedown.
Coach is in the corner saying the same thing. It's a whole nother element, too, going from wrestling for yourself in a tournament to wrestling for your team in a duel.
Yeah.
While competing versus wrestling in the room is a different level, this adds a heightened level of stress, and it can even bring out the best in most athletes.
Nice double leg takedown.
Christian
Nunez, that'll make the score 7-0. So, of course, the question is, would you say that wrestling is a team sport or an individual sport?
I think that's actually a really complicated question because yes and no. Because it's your teammate's job to make you better, but it's also your job to do your best for yourself to make your team better.
And especially in a dual meet when you need those bonus points for the team.
Exactly.
Right? So You can easily sit back and just focus on your score, or you could try to wrestle more aggressively to get more team points. Here it is, 7-0 of another front
2
sail.
minutes and 12 seconds of riding time for Christian Nunez going into the third period.
I love seeing all the teammates on California Baptist team behind our bench encouraging like a bunch of brothers, something that we're really working on is being a close-knit family. You guys went to the basketball team to support the basketball.
Yes, we did.
Was that a great experience?
That was a great night of just bonding, even getting to be able to be closer with our school, trying to get more people out to support us, which more have, and it's really lovely to see that happen.
Yep, great. All right, Nunez is moving a little bit more on his feet, looking a little bit more confident. Let's see if he can open up a little bit more. Score is 7-1. So how many, to get 14 points, they have to win by how many? 7 or 8 points?
To get a major?
Yes.
You need 8 points to win by.
So you have to win by at least 8 points.
Christian Nunez get one more takedown for that.
And we're still in the second period. No, are we in the third period now?
Third period, minute 20.
Oh, nice underhook. Oh, yes.
And he's got the
nice takedown. That makes the score 9-1, and he's still building up the riding time with the coaches. Cut him. Oh.
And Christian Nunez is going to.
Oh, he doesn't want to give up a reversal. Don't give up a reversal. So again, Christian is looking for bonus points. He looks like he's in a stalemate situation.
They're in a scramble situation here.
Hopefully the referee will call. We have 35 seconds left to go in the match. So he is in a bonus situation now. He would get team points right here. Can he get his left arm across? If Christian get his left arm. Stalemate position. 23 seconds left to go in the match. Christian Nunez up 9-1 with 3 minutes riding time.
Riding time.
Did he give him a reversal? No. He's still down. Okay.
Christian Nunez was able to maintain dominance on top.
23 seconds left to go. Comes to his feet.
Bring him down.
Doesn't want to give up that reversal. 15 seconds left.
Look at that flexibility on Christian Nunez.
Great flexibility. Lock in the crotch. 5 seconds left to go.
No points awarded.
They'll get 1 point.
He gets 1 point, but Christian Nunez maintains
so it's 9-2, but with the riding time makes it 10-2.
Maintaining the major, securing 4 points.
What a great match.
That's his first win of the season.
The first win.
His first Big 12 win.
Wow.
Super excited for Christian Nunez.
Fantastic. Looked great on his feet.
Chaz Hallmark, another captain for California Baptist University. Super excited to see him wrestle and put on a show for us.
Single leg attempt by Utah Valley. Chaz got that chin. He's looking for AJ's move. What's the name of AJ's move?
That's called a chainsaw, sir.
Chainsaw.
Chaz Hallmark is incredibly difficult to take down in this position.
Is he?
He is flexible. He is athletic.
Can he
trying to pull that over.
Can he get it? Utah Valley opponent is flattening out on his stomach. A little bit tough to get it when they're flat. Oh, deep double leg. Oh,
Chaz jacks him up.
Oh,
here.
High crotch by Utah Valley.
Opponent from Utah Valley, Alex Emmer. Chaz Hallmark with a cradle on the edge of the mat.
Oh, that looks like 2 right there. He's got that Iowa. Oh, no. Blow the referee slow at blowing the referee. What do you think? Are they going to throw the?
No points awarded on the edge of the mat.
Wow.
A great scramble for Chaz Hallmark.
Chaz from Scripps Ranch High School down in San Diego. Alex Emmer is a freshman out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, but he went to high school in Pleasant Grove, Utah. In fact, he was a Utah state champion, 4-time state place winner. Oh, nice high crotch position.
Oh, position here.
Oh, that's a tough situation. Tough situation. Chaz gets thrown to his back, fighting off his back. Oh, gave up 4. He's down
6 points.
6 points.
Minute left in the match.
Wow. That's going to be tough to come back from there. He's going to need a big move. He didn't really need to take that crazy, right? Very dangerous move he put himself in.
He just left his arm out there on that knee slide. He needed to pull that in tight. Him leaving that arm out allowed his opponent to cow catcher him and pancake him to his back.
And Chaz is a leg rider, and here Emmer is throwing legs on top. So we have 25 seconds left to go in the first period. Chaz is down 6-0.
He's working up to his base right now. He's going to try and clear that leg.
Got both legs in. Tough rider on top, Emmer is. That's the end of the first period. Emmer is up 6-0. Emmer's choice, second period, he chooses down. Again, Chaz is a leg rider. Well, let's see if he can get his legs in.
Let's get those boots in, Chaz.
Chaz riding tough on top. Oh, he pulls him into his lap.
Hallmark actually not looking to put those boots in right now. He's looking for something else. Oh, but he puts it in.
Let's see if he can get his hips up. His hips are a little low when he's riding. Oh, can we go to his power half right there? Chaz has a power half, but his arms are very extended.
Emmer doing a good job of holding onto that leg to keep his belly flat.
Again, we go back to looking for a high leg over situation. But again, we have a leg rider who's getting legs thrown on him.
It does create an interesting situation.
Yeah. Oh, he rolls him through, but he's got to get his hips up. There we go. The legs come out.
Hallmark doing a good job of keeping that weight on his hands.
He is taking away the riding time, but still he's down 6-0.
Hallmark does need to score points if he wants to win this match.
There's our power half situation again. Got 30 seconds left to go in the second period. Chaz doing a great job riding, but still we're down. Oh, can he grab that far ankle? It's in that high leg over situation. 10 seconds left to go. Now, what position will Chaz take for the third period? What are your thoughts?
I would hope that he takes bottom. I want him to get out. I want him to start off the period right by scoring points for himself, and then I want him to go to work on his feet.
But you know the legs are coming in.
The legs are coming in, but
so Chaz,
if he can prevent those legs from coming in, that is a great way to neutralize a leg rider.
if he can get out in 10 seconds like Christian did, that would be an advantage. Oh, we got a false start on top.
Hallmark looking to explode right now.
Here comes those legs. Here comes those legs.
He is on his feet. If he can get away, right back up to his feet. He needs to get right back up to his feet there.
Comes to his feet again. Mat return on top by Emmer. Nice job riding. There they are on the edge of the mat. Very important that Chaz gets off the mat, tries to get a new start. There goes those legs again. In wrestling, you better have a way to get out of legs. All right.
It's very important. A lot of those tougher guys are going to be well versed in leg riding. They're going to be very good at it. They're going to be good at ripping your shoulders off
If
and
you don't,
flatten you out.
If you don't have a good way to get out, you're in trouble. Because again, look at the riding time.
Emmer takes away Hallmark's riding time.
Yeah, and again, there's that unique situation. Your choice, and you take bottom, and now you can't get out. Right?
If you're going to take bottom, you
better be able to get out. They go out of bounds with 38 seconds left to go in the match.
Hallmark needs something big to happen.
Hallmark is still down. There's a saying, if you get rode, you get beat. Right.
That's a good saying. Getting rated on top for an extended period of time can just suck the life out of you.
Wow. He's got both legs in. Referee's looking for riding time, but boy, that's a tough situation to try to get out when the guy has both boots in. He's getting toward 1 minute of riding time. 5 seconds left to go in the match. This is how the match will end. Final score 7-0 Emmer. That makes the team score 11-4 for Utah Valley.
Up next to 157-pound weight class, Drury.
Here comes A.J. Raya, team captain for California Baptist University, against Jason Garou of Utah Valley.
Jackson's undefeated. In fact, he's 5-0. He won his match earlier today against Bakersfield.
As a freshman.
He's from Pueblo, Colorado. He was an NWCA Scholar All-American. Last year he was 4-1 against Big 12 opponents. He's a Colorado State champion, a 3-time state finalist. He placed at Reno. He was ranked 18th nationally in his senior year in high school. Let's see if AJ can pull one out for the Lancers. We're definitely going to need a win here to get back in the team score battle. Again, it's currently 11-4 for Utah Valley.
Both these men engaging in the hand fight right now. Trying to set up their own shots, get their offensive attacks going.
And you've wrestled with AJ in practice. What would you say is his top takedown?
He's really great at those low attacks. That high crotch right there.
AJ in on an outside single leg. If he can pick that leg up.
He's going to want to pull his legs in. He's going to want to re-penetrate on that shot.
Very tough. Extended. Oh, nice. He can sit him on his butt. Got a lot of time left. Single leg on the edge of the mat. Let's see if he can finish that single leg.
He's going to want to slow down, drag him back inside.
Yes, he takes him down out of bounds. He's got a Turk situation. This could be back points for AJ.
Right here.
He can get a good crossface. Oh, he's got a tight crossface. They're on the edge of the mat. I know one of the things the coaches talked about this week in practice was getting that first takedown. Right.
And getting that first takedown is going to be crucial. It sets the tone for the match. It establishes who's going to be more dominant. And we hope that AJ's dominance in this match proceeds.
I know as a high school coach, we really talked about getting that first takedown, that they did have statistics that showed about 70 to 80% of the time the guy with the first takedown wins. I don't know if that is the same in college, but there's nothing like going out and getting that first takedown. AJ hit Warren for stalling, not returning his opponent to the mat.
One escape for Jackson Guru.
30 seconds left to go in the first period. AJ's winning 2-1. Outside single attempt on AJ. Here's his move right here. Can he get it?
Chainsaw there.
What's it called again?
Chainsaw.
The chainsaw. This is one moves that he likes to do.
He's revving it up right now.
Very tough when the guy's flat on his stomach.
The weight that he puts on his opponent's shoulder with that hip is insane.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well,
and he actually lines up his forearm on the forearm of his opponent so that it acts like a pry bar.
Wow.
Ripping his opponent's shoulder.
Wow.
So it's just compounded pressure, and it is not a fun position to be in, I'll tell you from experience.
So you've been there a couple times.
Couple times.
Well,
Too many times. More times than I'm happy with.
End of the first period, AJ takes the lead 2-0. Second period choice, Garut will choose bottom. AJ's got 39 seconds riding time. Let's see if he can get over that. Comes to his feet. AJ's got the wrong leg in.
He needs to be careful not to give up that second stalling call.
Gets an escape with 52 seconds of riding time. Makes the score 2-2.
AJ Raya doing a good job of securing the center of the mat there, keeping his pressure on his opponent, just with his positioning on the mat.
So this next takedown is going to be huge. Garut is moving on his feet a little bit more than AJ. There's that outside single again.
AJ doing a good job defending, keeping his opponent extended.
Nice sprawling. Really extending Garut's arms on that single leg. Garut's doing all. Oh, that was a quick stalemate by the referee.
But even that's good for AJ Raya, knowing that your opponent can't take you down, and even crushing your opponent's hopes of getting that takedown.
Boy, great point.
Nothing is more tiring in a match than shooting on a man 5, 6, 7 times and not scoring once.
Again, we talk about that mental aspect of wrestling that a lot of people don't understand, right?
And that's half the battle.
Yep.
AJ Raya getting that first takedown is going to help him relax further in the match. We saw that in Christian Nunez's match, how he was all tense in the beginning, but then after he got that takedown, he loosened up. He started moving more.
High crotch attempt.
2 takedown.
2 takedown. Beautiful high crotch by AJ Raya. Makes the score 4-2. His riding time has just gone over a minute. Now if he can keep him down on the mat.
He's doing a good job of keeping that ankle hooked.
Garut keeps coming to his face and lets him go.
Garut is doing a good job of never staying on his hands and knees.
Garut looks like he's in very good shape. A lot of motion.
He is staying strong. He is fighting the pressure of AJ Raya very well.
That'll be the end of the second period. AJ's up 4-3 with 1:08 riding time. And he chooses down. Let's see if he can get out. If he can get out in 8 seconds, he will keep the riding time. Garut in his earlier match looked very tough on top. There's a caution false start on Garut.
AJ Raya with a quick motion off the whistle.
Goes to that sit-out that we've been working on all week. Comes to his feet. Oh, and he gets out.
In 9 seconds, so close.
Okay, so AJ has 59 seconds, so if he can get one more takedown, he would get the riding time point. Currently 5-3 AJ.
AJ Raya doing a good job of keeping his butt towards the center of the mat. That's going to keep pressure on his opponent just to stay inside the mat.
Now,
if AJ Raya can keep his pressure up and get his opponent to leave the mat too many times, he's going to get pressured for stalling, and that will put even more pressure on his opponent.
We have a double underhook. AJ's been hit for stalling already. One takedown could really change the match right here if AJ can get this next takedown. We got 1 minute left to go in the match. Who's going to get this next takedown?
AJ doing a good job of staying dominant in those ties.
There. Nice snap down. AJ's got him toward the edge of the mat. Single leg attempt.
AJ going for that
There
chainsaw
it is.
again.
Can he get it? The guy's hips are up. It's a good situation.
Ooh, he's
Not
almost
yet.
got it.
The
Almost got
referee.
it over.
No. There's single leg still by Garut. We got shin whizzer by
Doing a good job
AJ.
keeping that pressure on that shoulder.
Single leg up in the air.
AJ's
Oh, they're
out.
off the mat.
Ref is a little bit slow on that call.
No.
Nothing.
No takedown on the
No
side of the
points.
mat. No takedown. We got 10 seconds left to go in the match. You know Garut is going to come after him. AJ's been warned for stalling. Can he stop that attack? Watch out for the big throw. Nice. He stopped his
right
throw.
time at the same
It's
time.
right time. Oh, what a great match for Captain
great
AJ
ending.
Raya. Great match. Final score 8-3.
This brings the team score up to 7-11. Utah Valley up by 4 points. Josh Grant wrestling Briggs Hoops.
Briggs Hoops. Okay, remember we said All-American Demetrius Romero from Utah Valley injured his knee in the first match against Bakersfield. So what they're going to do is they're going to bump Briggs Hoops up from 157. This is an excellent opportunity for Josh Grant.
Grant.
There's that double quick. Oh, beautiful double leg. Josh Grant has a great double leg, and he just showed it right there.
He is explosive, he is fast, and he is powerful. And it is scary to see a man run another man so far across the mat.
Okay, Briggs Hoops is a sophomore out of Afton, Wyoming. He went to Star Valley High School. Last year he had a 1-8 record. He posted a 1-8 record against Big 12 opponents. Freshman year he was 7-6. This looks like an excellent opportunity for the Lancers to get right back into this match.
It does. It really does. Josh Grant, another great rider on the team. He favors tilts, so he's going to be looking for that 2-on-1. He's going to be looking to roll up his opponent.
Briggs was a two-time state place winner in Utah. They come to their feet. Can they return them? We've been hit once for stalling. Nice mat return on the side of the mat. Let's see if Josh can get back onto his feet and hit that double leg again. Josh got 57 seconds riding time already. This is definitely a bonus point situation for the Lancers.
Josh Grant doing a good job of flattening out his opponent.
When will the coaches start telling him to let him go? What do you think?
They're probably going to wait until riding time is secured. That 1 point can be crucial at the end of the match.
Yeah. Hoops goes into a quad pod situation. Oh, he got a crotch rocket. Oh, he gives up the escape. 1:20 left to go in the first period. See if Josh can get another takedown at the end of the period. He's tying up. Kind of a little bit tougher to hit a double leg when the guy's tying you up like that.
Yes, it is. Grant's going to be looking to clear those ties and move his opponent, get that weight heavy on his head so that when he comes up, Josh Grant's able to explode underneath him.
We got 45 seconds left to go in the first period. Going to be very important for Josh to get another takedown in this first period. There's that underhook to an outside single. He's got it way up in the air. Nice flexibility. Oh, good defense by Josh.
Grant, very difficult to finish it on in that position.
Nice. Wow, that was great defense. His leg was way up over his head. Shows his flexibility and balance.
His ability to put weight on that foot while it's so high up in the air is astounding. And it just crushes your opponent, it tires him out, and it makes him not want to shoot again.
15 seconds left to go in the first period. Josh really hasn't had a good leg attack since that first one.
Hoops is doing a great job of occupying Josh's hands, keeping that pressure on him and keeping him high up in his stance.
That's the end of the first period. Josh Grant up 2-1 with 1:20 riding time. Josh chooses down for the second period. It's going to be very important if he can get out right away. He goes to that sit out. The team is working on sit outs to their feet. Josh comes to his feet.
He's going to want to clear one hand. He's going to want to pick one hand and clear it so that he can cut in. And
there's a warning stalling on Utah Valley, and Josh gets an escape. Makes the score 3-1 with riding time. Oh, Josh
doing a good job of moving, getting ankles.
Good hand fighting right on the edge of the mat. Can't afford to go out of bounds for any kind of stalling call. Nice slide by attempt.
Grant doing a great job of circling and shooting him off the mat.
Okay. Oh, we have unsportsmanlike conduct on Utah Valley. That's another point. So
hey, we'll take it.
That'll make it 4-1.
We will take that every time.
Josh now wrestling from that open situation. That's where his double legs come best, if he can wrestle open.
He's going to want to clear those ties. He needs to clear those ties, get his opponent stepping hard.
We got 1 minute left to go in the second period. To get those bonus points, we need a little bit more aggressiveness on our feet. Single leg attempt by Hoops. Chin whizzer.
They're doing a great job of keeping
another. There we are in the same single leg situation. Let's see. Look at the balance that he has, pushing his opponent away.
Grant trying to slip his foot out slowly there.
They're on the side of the mat. Warning, stalling. Boy, that is like that. I don't know about that call.
That's what's difficult about college is that any time that the ref feels like you aren't fighting hard enough, you aren't putting enough pressure, you aren't trying to stay on the mat, he's going to hit you with that stall call.
Yeah. We got 25 seconds left to go in the second period. Again, very important, Josh, get another takedown here. But being tied up all the time. Conditioning is a very important part of this match right here.
This has certainly turned into a battle.
Almost a rear shot. Scores at the end of the second period, 4-1, Josh Grant, but he does have 1:10 riding time.
And he's going to get put on top.
Hoops takes down, second period. Josh with a nice ride on top. They come to their feet. Nice mat return. Hoops is doing a great job keeping the score close, not giving up those bonus points. He's going to have to, he gives up the escape. It's 4-2. Grant's got 1:45 riding time. This next takedown is going to be crucial. Can he hit his double leg one more time? Again, dual meet scores 11-7, Utah Valley. There goes the tie again. He's just tying him, Josh up, slowing down his attacks.
He's certainly doing a great job of that, engaging in those ties and staying present, keeping pressure on him.
45 seconds left. Josh is looking a little tired.
This is one of those times where you need to decide to get low, stay in good position regardless of how heavy your opponent is.
Now 30 seconds left to go in the match. He stopped a couple shots.
Grant pulling him into a 2-on-1.
15 seconds left to go in the match. There goes another leg attempt by Hoops.
And the front headlock.
Grant is hit for stalling, gives him 1 point. 5 seconds left to go in the match. It's 4-3. And that's the end of the match. 1 point riding time. Final score 5-3.
Brings the team score to 10-11.
11-10.
California Baptist closing the gap.
I would have to say Hoops did his job out there. Tried to keep the point, to wrestle up a weight class and keep the score the way it was. He did it. He did his job for the team.
He certainly did.
We're now at 174 pounds for Cal State. For California Baptist University, we have Luis Rojas.
And the action starts off quick with
2-point takedown for Kekana Farrett. He's a redshirt freshman for Utah Valley. He's from Nampa, Idaho, redshirt freshman. Last year he had a 6-4 record. He had a couple wins in his Big 12 opponents. Very tough
Luis
defensively
Rojas
on
doing
his
a good
feet.
job defending here.
He was a 4-time state place winner and a 3-time state champion in Idaho. I'm sure there's not many guys in the Idaho State Championship.
Probably not that many.
I mean, we have 900 high schools that wrestle in the state of California.
We are the most populous state in the state.
We have the toughest state, in my opinion, to be a state champion, the toughest state.
We are one of the only states remaining that only has one state champion.
I believe New Jersey is the other one, but still. Oh, we got a defense there. Lewis rolls through. See if he can pick that leg up. Now we got some scrambling here. We got some scrambling. Nice scrambling out of it.
Doing a good job defending there.
We got a minute and 10 left to go in the first period. 2-1, Farrett. Again, we go back to trying to get that first takedown. You can see that AJ got the first takedown. Josh Grant got the first takedown, and they won.
Luis Rojas trying to come back. He's keeping his butt towards the center. He's doing a good job keeping pressure on his opponent. The pass
nice slide by.
And a 2-point takedown right
through.
on the
Oh, and the referee, but that will cause a replay. The referee coming over to check the replay. What is your thoughts when you saw it?
So in college, they're very, they don't give leniency towards reaction time. So that means that as soon as your opponent touches his hands to the mat, that's 2 points.
Yeah.
I personally saw Kekana Farrett touch his hands to the mat before rolling out of bounds.
Okay.
So I'm going to give 2 points to Luis Rojas in my vote. How's yours?
As a coach, when the referee has to make a decision whether he made the mistake or not, most referees do not want to admit that they made a mistake. So it'll be very interesting to see how the referee looks at the videotape.
I agree.
I personally thought that they went out of bounds
Before.
But I didn't see if Farrett put his hand down on the mat before they went down. So it'll be very. You're able to look at the result, the replay. What are you seeing on the replay booth?
I'm seeing he touched his hands down to go for that roll. I believe that that's 2.
All right.
I'm hoping that's 2.
We'll see what the referee does. Yet he's looking at it right next to it. You can see the slide by attempt by Rojas. It looks like right there he touches his hand. It's very hard to see. They're going over and over again. It looks like he put his head down. Let's see what the referee, here's the referee's choice. Here's the referee's decision.
And the referee recalls his takedown.
He said no change or no?
No takedown.
No takedown. He's over explaining to Coach Zaleski. It was a real tough angle on the video replay. But again, very unusual for the referee to overturn the call that he made. So
that's more honor to the ref.
I give the referee a lot of credit for doing that. It was a really tough call. It is very tough to be a wrestling referee, especially at the college level.
You have so much criticism and you have so much pressure to make the right decision.
Yeah.
And
so much judgment.
So much judgment.
Right. I did it for a year or 2, and it was a lot harder than I thought.
Well, from my experience at reffing at lower level tournaments with middle schoolers and elementary school kids and even some high school kids, you get a lot of backlash from parents and coaches that don't know what they're talking about. So getting backlash from coaches and wrestlers that do know what they're talking about, I can imagine is a lot more stressful.
Yeah. I think it was 3. So there's 45 seconds left to go in the first period. Still 2-1. We have a couple of redshirt freshmen here.
Luis Rojas doing a good job keeping pressure on, staying low. Really
Rojas from Bellflower, California, out of James St. John Bosco High School. Over and under. Here's that was a big throw. Big throw from Farrett. Counting back points. There's that Greco-Roman. That Greco-Roman style. Rojas tried to go upper body, and Farrett tossed him to his back. That makes the score 6-1. Farrett's choice in the second period, he chooses down. There was a couple times in the earlier matches we went for the big move, and it didn't work for us. But there was a great situation that Utah Valley went for the big move, and it came out.
Rojas gets hit with stalling there on his feet.
That's the second or third time that the Lancers have been hit for stalling without immediately returning their opponent to the mat. Something that we're going to have to work on, our mat returns. The score is now 7-1 for Farrett. Team score again, 11-10, Utah Valley.
Rojas doing a good job staying inside on those ties.
He needs a takedown to get back into this match.
He's going to need to stay heavy and slow his opponent down.
We have 1 minute left to go in the second period. Still scores 7-1. Reshot attack by Farrett. He goes right into a front cradle, gets the takedown into a front cradle, looking for a stud cradle, one of the toughest pinning combinations to get out of. He's able to get out of that front cradle situation. 20 seconds left to go. 9-1 score now. Lewis gets an escape with 12 seconds left to go in the period.
Rojas is going to need to turn this pressure around.
That's the end of the second period with the score now 9-2. Rojas' choice, he chooses down for the last period. Let's see if they let him go or they try to turn him. Lewis comes to his feet.
Doing a good job getting straight to his feet.
Yeah.
Attacking that hand, getting pressure in.
Well, the referee hit him for stalling. Oh, forward roll attempt by Rojas. Can he get one?
Does a good job
on
of
the
facing
edge
his
of the
opponent.
mat. He gets an escape, makes the score 9-3. He's going to have to make good leg attempts because Farrett has been very good at his reshots, defending that shot, and then coming back with the score. Again, if we're looking for team points,
Ross doing a good job of staying
it's
low.
still a 3-point decision, so let's see how we can wrestle in the last minute. Just trying to go in that, dig an underhook.
This is where the team aspect of wrestling comes into play, where you need to be able to stay strong for your team here.
Boy.
Even though the odds of you winning aren't high right now,
Yep.
you need to be able to stay low, you need to be able to stay in good position, you need to be able to be strong for your team so that you don't give up those bonus points.
Great point. That's a great point. Single
Rojas
leg
in on the
attempt by
leg.
Rojas.
He needs to drive here.
He's trying to come up. If he can circle on that single leg, we have 36 seconds left. Can Rojas finish that single leg? He's got a circle on it more. There
He's
we
gonna
go.
wanna
There's
step
the
in that hole
circling.
there. Get that
We have the
ankle
chin-
up on his
Shin
on his
whizzer
thigh.
again by Farrett. I think the referee's going to, referee stops it. They need a takedown. Utah Valley needs a takedown to get that bonus point. Can Lewis stop that leg attack coming in?
For our audiences that are unaware, a stalemate is perceived by the ref as a
Double leg
stop in
situation.
motion.
Can he lock in the crotch? 8 seconds left to go. Can he
Luis
stop?
Rojas looking to hold on.
Yeah, looks like the match is going to end in that situation.
And
He
Rojas
did his
does a
job.
great job holding on for his team.
9-3 in favor of Farrett from Utah Valley. That makes the score 14-10. 14-10 with 3 matches left to go. We move up to the 184-pound weight class. From Utah Valley, we have redshirt sophomore Jacob Armstrong in on a single leg right away. Single leg up in the air.
Gerlock doing a great job keeping pressure on that
Caden,
leg.
very good defense. Nice getting out of that single leg. For the Lancers, we have Caden Gerlock out of Alaska. Jacob Armstrong is a redshirt sophomore out of West Mountain, Utah, Salem Hills High School. Last year he had a 3-9 overall record. As a freshman, he was 5-4 at 184 pounds. He was a 2-time Utah state champion. He was ranked number 8 in the 182 in the Intermat poll. Fargo All-American. So pretty tough exercise.
Caden Gerlock
Came
in
in
on a high
on a
crotch.
single leg. Good defense. We have a couple real strong guys here. And Caden just got engaged recently.
Yes, he did. Caden Gerlock is on a high note right now.
Is he?
With last week being the sole winner in our duel against North Dakota State, getting engaged. He also was recently declared a NCAA Division I All-American, an academic All-American.
Academic All-American. What a great thing for our school.
He's doing an amazing job right now.
Kind of young to get engaged. Are you the next one to get engaged?
Not me. My brother probably before me.
Your brother before you. Okay. The race of the Moore brothers. Again, let's see who gets that first takedown. I think in every match.
If I was a cockier man, I'd say it was a race between our girlfriends. However.
Who wouldn't want to be in the Mora family? Wow.
More people than you'd think, Jose.
All right. Got 35 seconds left to go in the first period. Still no takedown. Both guys have had pretty good leg attacks. Oh, single leg up again by Utah Valley. Oh, nice. We got a defense overhook. There's a takedown right there for Armstrong. Gets the takedown with 15 seconds left to go in the period. That's how the first period is going to end. 2-0 takedown with Jacob Armstrong.
Armstrong securing 18 seconds in riding time.
Armstrong chooses down in the second period. We have some
Looks
blood.
like we're going to call for blood time.
Blood injury time. So why don't you tell everybody again what the demanding schedule for the next couple days are for the Lancer wrestling team?
So for tomorrow, California Baptist Lancers are driving up to to Bakersfield.
Okay.
Where we'll wrestle in the Roadrunner Open on Sunday.
Okay.
Then we will get back home around 3 a.m.
3 a.m. on
3
Sunday
a.m.
night. Wow.
Monday morning.
Monday morning.
Then we will practice all throughout Thanksgiving break. The actual starters will be practicing Thanksgiving morning,
Wow.
and they'll be having Thanksgiving dinner at Coach Zaleski's house.
Nice.
Then we will be wrestling at Iowa State.
Nice mat return by Caden. Oh, he gives up an escape within 8 seconds.
Our red shirts will be wrestling at the Cyclone Open that following Sunday. And then the week directly following that, we have another duel.
Cliff.
I believe.
No.
We have Cliff Keen Open.
Cliff Keen Invitational.
In
Probably one of the
Las
toughest
Vegas.
tournaments in the country.
Definitely
On
the toughest
another
tournament in the
single
country.
leg. Armstrong is really. Oh, nice
getting
defense. Nice
Coming in
defense.
crowded.
Oh, wow. Very good defense by Caden. But he's going to have to get a takedown to get back in this match. He's currently down 3-0. And Armstrong has been in on that single leg. They lock upper body. That's not a good position for the Lancers. We're not familiar, not that comfortable in that position. Oh, out of bounds. Their toes were out of bounds. Down 3-0. One minute left to go in the second period. Caden needs to get on the scoreboard. What takedown will get him right back into this match.
Gerlock doing a good job of keeping pressure on those ties.
Little snap down attack by Caden. 45 seconds left to go.
Gerlock with a good down block there. Doing a good job keeping defensive on him.
We have 30 seconds still. We need a leg attack here for Caden. That was a half shot.
Gerlock,
There they are on the edge of the mat.
On the edge of the mat.
Oh,
Armstrong's carrying two
takedown by
takedowns.
Armstrong. Wow. That makes the score 5-0. Caden looking a little tired. Some of the Lancers have been looking a little tired. Well, would you agree?
I think that the pressure is getting to them.
Yeah.
I think that this new environment, this Big 12 D1 environment, has been getting to us in a way that we didn't expect. But I think that it's something to learn from, and I think that it's something that should go away quite quick.
Yeah, Big 12 is the second toughest conference in wrestling in the country beside behind the Big Ten, especially with the addition of Missouri, the number 3 ranked team in the country. They are joining the Big 12 this year, so it's a very, very tough conference.
We're very excited to be a part of it, though. Looking for that acclaim of being one of the tougher conferences in the nation.
Jacob Armstrong riding real tough on top. He's getting close to that 1 minute riding time. Nice mat return by Armstrong.
Doing a good job.
He does a switch to a stand-up. Can he get out?
He's out.
He gets on the scoreboard. Caden with an escape. We have a minute left. Let's see what kind of leg attacks.
Armstrong with 1 minute and 15 seconds of riding time.
So he does have, he would get an additional point this next takedown. If Armstrong get one more takedown, that would give him a 4-point victory with 2 matches left to go. There's a single. Oh, he gets
Gerlock.
Oh, Gerlock almost tosses him to his back. Wow, Armstrong keeps attacking, looking for those bonus points. We have 35 seconds left to go in the match. 5-1. Double leg attack. There it goes back to that single leg. Beautiful finish by Jacob Armstrong. Makes the score 7-1. Riding time would make it 8-1.
10 seconds left in the match.
6 seconds left. Boy, Jacob Armstrong is tough, tough wrestler. Only a redshirt sophomore. 6 seconds left to go in the match. Looks like that's how the score will end. Score 8-1 in favor of Jacob Armstrong. With 2 matches left to go. That bumps the score up to 17-10. So 197. Utah Valley's bumped up their redshirt sophomore Hunter Cruz. He weighed in at 184, and he's going to be wrestling Eric Lopez, a redshirt junior. Again, he's given up 13 pounds. Cruz has given up 13 pounds.
This is a good place for us to catch up
Yeah.
on those team points where we weren't able to.
Cruz is a tough wrestler. He transferred from Fresno State after they dropped the program. He wrestled in the Big 12 tournament last year. He's from Moses Lake, Washington.
Eric Lopez keeping the pressure on and getting that stall call.
Hunter Cruz was a state champion. Took 3rd at the Flow Nationals. Again, wrestled at Fresno State last year. He went 6-2 last year. Has some injury problems. Wearing a big old knee brace, huh?
Eric Lopez doing a good job defending that shot.
Have you ever had to wrestle with one of those knee braces on?
No, I haven't. I've been blessed to be injury-free. I've had many boo-boos in my time, or nagging injuries that affected me for extended periods of time, but I've never had a full-blown injury. However, I have witnessed many of those in my own family. My brother having almost full knee replacement surgery his senior year of high school.
Wow.
My sister having an ACL replacement.
Your brother had an ACL surgery?
My brother actually had an ACL surgery, an MCL surgery, and a bone graft in his kneecap.
Wow.
All in his left leg.
Double leg attempt by Eric Lopez. Stopped him with an underhook.
Doing a good job of staying dominant in those ties. Clearing the ties that Hunter Cruz puts on him, but also securing his own at the same time.
Both wrestlers moving cautiously out on the mat. Single leg attempt by Cruz. Stopped by Lopez. They got him on the edge of the mat. A shot here could take Cruz off the mat and give him a stalling point.
Eric Lopez doing a great job of keeping that pressure on him.
Leg attack. We got a high crotch with his head on the outside by
Eric Lopez
Cruz.
putting him in a crackdown position.
Got a lot of time left. Nice overhook. Takes him to the edge.
That.
Oh, nice defense. Nice defense by Lopez. We have 10 seconds left to go in the first period. That's the end of the first period with no score. Lopez's choice, second period. No, it's Cruz's choice, second period. He will go down to start the second period. We have a caution on the false start by Lopez.
Lopez good on that drive there.
They come to their feet.
And Cruz
gets out. Cruz gets out. We had a clock malfunction here. So Cruz did get an escape within 6 seconds. Again, very important for you to be able to get out like that. They go back on their feet. Six seconds riding time for Lopez.
Nice. Lopez staying light on his feet.
Nice
here.
faking on his feet. Both guys, no one with a big leg attack. It's a very strategic match. We have 1 minute left to go in the second period. I have a feeling whoever gets the takedown is going to be at a big advantage here.
Eric Lopez doing a great job of staying offensive here.
We have 40 seconds left to go in the period. Both wrestlers just moving and faking on their feet. No big leg attacks. No big attempts. 30 seconds left to go in the period. Outside single leg attempt by Cruz. Good defense by Lopez. Nice faking by Eric Lopez. If he can put that together with a shot. Five seconds. Looks like the period is going to end here. Now again. Lopez's choice. Last period. He'll choose down. Let's see if he can get out.
Hunter Cruz doing a great job of putting pressure into him, but not overstepping that pressure, not allowing Eric Lopez to set up his shots.
Now Cruz in his previous match was very tough on top. Lopez gets to his feet really fast. He gets out. He gets out with 7 seconds. Great job there. Who's going to get that takedown? Inside tie by Hunter Cruz. Whoever gets a takedown is going to have a huge advantage here in this match. Third period with 1.5 minutes left to go. A lot of hand fighting going on. Minute left. Who's going to have the courage to take that shot? Tough hands. Hunter Cruz. There's a double leg attempt. Stopped.
Eric Lopez being good in those positions.
Nice double leg attempt. 45 seconds left to go. This could be an overtime match. What do you think?
I think it's looking that way right now if these men don't put up the pressure a little bit more.
Down to 30 seconds left to go in the match. Third period. Heavy hands by Hunter Cruz. Faking a lot of hand fight. Underhook by Eric Lopez. Digging that underhook. 15 seconds left to go. Looks like it's going to go to overtime. Nice faking. Double leg attempt. Nothing. And we have an overtime match here.
So this is sudden death overtime.
They have new rules this year. I believe it's 2 minutes. 2 minutes overtime. Okay. First takedown wins in overtime. Who has the courage to take a shot? They're tired. No one has really had a good leg attack. Oh, that could be a point. 1 point. Could that be the match?
That is the match.
Wow. Explain what happened.
I believe that it was a misconduct in fighting hands. In wrestling, there's a lot of finger breakage happening, so refs try to watch out for twisting of hands and things like that. I believe that was Hunter Cruz's second warning, and with that, he gave it a point, and that's what happens in sudden death overtime. You hate to see it happen like that, but you can't be giving up stuff like that, not at this level.
So that's a 3-point victory for the Lancers with 1 match left. The score is 17. Utah Valley, California Baptist is 13. So a 4-point decision could tie it up.
Could tie it up. In that case, it would go into criteria where we look at the number of pins, the number of techs, the number of majors, and which team is doing better in those areas.
So
we're going to need our big boy Chris Island to step up.
Chris Island, freshman. I don't know who he's wrestling from Cal Baptist. From Utah Valley. Did you catch who he's wrestling?
He's wrestling Jaden Woodruff.
Jaden Woodruff. Jaden is a redshirt sophomore, currently undefeated, 4 wins. He looked very tough in the previous match against Bakersfield. Leg rider for a heavyweight, which is unique. Chris Island out of Vacaville. Nice double leg takedown.
And he's got his leg in, and he's got a power.
It's way too high.
He kicks out.
He gives up in an escape. Wow. That is Chris's main move, that drag to a trip.
Like we said with that first takedown, that's going to be crucial in this match, especially when in these upper weights where matches can be either super low scoring or they can go straight to a pin. So let's see where that takes us.
Oh, single leg attempt.
Woodruff in on a leg.
Cut off to a double. Very deep shot. Let's see if Chris can defend that.
Doing a great job of fighting it.
Nice defense. He can keep his head up. Scrambling. You don't see heavyweight scramble like this. Will the referee stop? He's got a lock in the crotch. Again, they come up. 1 minute left. Chris has got to keep his head up. Oh, nice defense. Chris is in a great position here.
The ref calls a stalemate.
51 seconds left to go in the first period.
Doing a good job tiring his opponent there.
Nice leg attack. If Chris Island gets a pin, we could win this thing. Could be the first match, Big 12
first
victory
Big 12
ever.
victory for California Baptist University. That would be a huge.
Although we're not officially in the Big 12 this year, is that correct?
That is true. However, this would still count as a Big 12 win.
It would be a great stepping
This
stone.
would still be a Big 12 win.
Well, hand fighting here. 30 seconds left to go. Can Chris hit his drag trip again?
Island doing a good job staying on low on his feet, light on his feet.
Another single leg attempt by Woodruff. Chris has got to try to keep his head up. Nice defense here. They're back in the same situation.
Doing a good job keeping that weight on his head.
Doing a great defense, great defense. Let's look at what Jaden Woodruff did. Jaden Woodruff is out of Elizabeth, Colorado. Went to Ponderosa High School. That's the end of the first period with Chris Island with a 2-1.
He defers to Woodruff. Woodruff chooses down.
We defer. Do you like to defer, or would you rather just go straight down?
I always defer.
You always defer.
I am personally not good on top or not that great on top or bottom. I like choosing neutral, so if they choose bottom on me, I typically end up cutting them. I like taking guys down.
Comes to his feet. Again, we're in that rear situation, and again, we get hit for stalling before we give up the escape. That's the third different time that we've done that. Something that I'm sure the coaches will be working on next week. Oh, we got in a double leg, but that's in a tough situation down there.
Especially being under those bigger boys, that can be really wearing on your shoulders.
Woodruff is a big heavyweight. He's circling and looking like he's going to have a front cradle.
He's got to keep the head up.
He gives up the takedown. Chris is now down 4-2. And this guy's tough. He's tough on top. He looked tough on top in the Bakersfield match. Tough cross face on top, looking for a cradle.
Island's gonna have to fight hard here.
Island's gonna have to explode, use his explosiveness to get off the bottom.
He's doing a good job getting that hand over his head. Woodruff working to get that leg in.
We got 30 seconds left to go in the first period. There's a heavyweight throwing legs. Chris tried to throw legs, and now Woodruff is throwing legs. A little bit better position, that crossbody position.
He's doing a good job keeping his weight back and centered on Island's hips. That's what's going to keep him anchored down.
So Woodruff went to Ponderosa High School in Colorado. He is the school record holder in pins, wins, and team points. Won a state title his senior year. His high school team at Ponderosa won 8 straight state titles. Pretty impressive.
Ponderosa is a very dominant school.
So you've seen him at different tournaments?
I haven't seen Woodruff, but I have wrestled Ponderosa kids, and I have seen them at Reno TOC during my high school career. We would see them every once in a while, and they would always put on great showings there.
Again, 4-2. Lancers choose down, but again, we can't have trouble getting out. Something that we're definitely going to have to work on. Here comes the legs back in.
Island doing a good job of, even though he's stuck down there, he's not giving up any bad position. He's not giving up any back points. He's doing a great job fighting.
He's got over a minute 20 riding time. Back to that cross-face cradle situation. Referees looks like a stalemate situation to me. They're not moving. He's got that Iowa tough riding on top. Jaden Woodruff. Good looking heavyweight.
Woodruff with a hard crossface here.
Minute left to go in the match. 4-2. So you have 2 minutes of riding time. Chris is really going to have to get out from the bottom.
Island needs to move down there to make something happen.
Another tough crossface situation. Well, this would be one of the matches where the guy that got the first takedown didn't win. Right?
And that comes from letting off on the pressure. You know, there's a level of relaxing and staying aggressive, and then relaxing too much and taking your foot off the gas pedal.
Yeah.
We need our guys to stay heavy, keep their foot on the gas pedal, keep that pressure going.
Yeah, we got 5 seconds. Looks like that's how the match will end. Riding time point will make it 5-2 for Jaden Woodruff of Utah Valley. That'll make the score 20. Final score for the dual meet, 20-13 in favor of Utah Valley. If you look back at the duel, what is your evaluation of the duel for the Lancers?
I think we put on a great showing. We kept the score close till the end. I think that what it comes down to is experience. You know, Utah Valley being an older Division I Big 12 team, they have that experience. They have that deeper experience that comes even in their freshmen who put on great showings. So I think that it's not something that we should be discouraged by. I think it's something that we should use to learn and grow for sure. But I think that this is a good step for California Baptist, being able to score points, being able to beat lots of these guys. I think that it's something that we should look back on and be proud of, but still want to work and be better.
Yeah. And being a former coach, I guess I would say that was a match we could have won.
I agree.
That was a match we could have won. I thought that Hunter Leak was right in the match, right? That was a match that we could have won. I thought we tried too many big moves, and it came back.
Devin Garcia giving up that big throw.
Devin Garcia tried to throw. Chaz Hallmark tried a funky move to try to throw, and that hurt him. So
being solid, I think, would help us a lot. Focusing on staying in good positions, staying strong, and really fighting for those little battles. Winning those little battles will really do us some good.
Yeah, and I thought that Utah Valley looked in a little bit better shape. Right, would you say that Utah Valley looked a little bit better shape than the Lancers?
And even if it wasn't better shape, just grit.
Grit, yeah.
Just even towards the very end, fighting for those points, fighting to do better for their team. I think that was crucial for them.
Yeah. So the next time, when will the next time the Lancers be at home?
That'll be Bakersfield, a duel against Bakersfield. That'll be sometime during winter break.
Winter break?
I believe so.
Oh, wow.
If not, it'll be in the weeks leading up to winter break. So Lancer fans, you can look up to that. Look forward to that.
That's right. Our next home dual meet is Friday, February 4th against Cal State Bakersfield.
So that'll be directly following winter break then.
We have to go all the way to February for our next home match. It'll be a good one against Bakersfield. We hope we can pack this gym.
Do we know their score for their duel against Utah Valley?
I don't remember the score, but I think we wrestled them a lot better than Bakersfield did.
And I think that we stand a very good chance against them. I think that it'll be good for us to put on a show against another Division I California team.
Yeah. We do have some exhibition matches going on right now. Headlock attempt. Again, we're trying to do big, funky moves, and it doesn't work at this level.
No. We need to focus on being solid, winning those little battles.
The good thing is that all these wrestlers get to wrestle at the Bakersfield tournament. So how many wrestlers are you taking on the bus tomorrow?
I believe we're sending almost the entire team.
So
the only guys that aren't coming up with us are those that are too injured to wrestle.
Injured.
I think that's super exciting, getting able to go wrestle with the team, be a part of the team, do all those great things. I think it'll be great for us. Bakersfield Open is going to be one of those tournaments that's it's going to be tough at those later matches, but it's also going to be not as tough in the beginning. So I think that it'll be great for our younger guys to really go earn some experience, earn some confidence even. I think it'll be a great place for us to learn and grow.
And what teams will be expected that'll be competing up at Bakersfield?
Well, we know Bakersfield will be there.
Bakersfield will be there. Okay.
There will be some junior colleges there.
Utah Valley will be there.
Utah Valley will be there. I believe Cal Poly will be sending a team.
Cal Poly will send some guys.
I believe we can expect some others, but I'm excited to see what happens.
Usually Stanford will send down some of the red shirts. Right?
Yep.
I know Menlo College, NAIA, Menlo College will be there.
Life Pacific may be there, another NAIA.
San Francisco State is coming down.
That would be exciting.
So a lot of the California schools should be there. I know Stanford is wrestling Cornell this weekend, so they won't have their starters there. But it'll be our first tournament. Right? So it'll be a great chance for these Lancers to wrestle in a tournament situation. And are you wrestling?
Yes, sir.
So give us your expectation. What are you hoping to get out of the tournament on Sunday?
Personally, I'm looking to just go and try what I've experienced. Being in the room, getting beat up by a bunch of seniors, getting beat up by a bunch of men with experience. I'm hoping that I grew from that. I'm hoping that I gained some experience and I gained some maturity of my own. So I'm looking forward to the test. I remember being told as a younger wrestler that that practice is homework, but the tournament is the test to see how far you've gone.
Yeah.
And so I'm really excited to ace, maybe not ace this test, but to put on a good showing for sure.
Okay.
But also taking it one step at a time. I think that that's really important for us as a growing program, is just to, take those blows on the chin, roll with the punches, but also look for those little victories. Look for those little growths, growing 1% every day. So that's what I'm looking to do. Take every match one step at a time, and look to win those little victories.
Most people don't understand how hard it is to go in from a high school to a Division I wrestling program, where you're successful in high school, and next thing you know, you go to the room and tell us what the experience is like.
It's hard to really get it into play, because I've been told what it's like so many times of the shell shock of how different it is, and I never truly believed it until I experienced it for myself. So I hope that I don't fall on deaf ears when I explain my experience. But I'll say that I went from my senior year being really only one person could beat me in the room, being my partner, who was a super stud and is now wrestling at a Big Ten school.
Wow.
And was a multiple-time state placer, two-time state champion. So wrestling with him, he was the only person in our room that could beat me, and being very successful against everybody else. And then coming into a Division I wrestling room where I can beat almost nobody. So it's a blow to the confidence. It's a blow to your body. The intensity takes a toll on your body. So it's a test of mental fortitude. I think that's the biggest step, is getting over yourself, getting over what you need to feel good about yourself, and being able to forgo those things just so that you can get through the next day. Because that's what it is. It's a daily battle of going into the room and knowing, just trusting the process that you will get better just by being there. Of course, you need to put in those extra hours if you want to excel, but you need to be there every day. You need to be there 100% plugged in, ready to learn, ready to grow, ready to take your beatings like a champ, and then not letting them keep you down like a champ. You need to be able to get up every time like a champ.
Could you explain to everybody just your Tuesdays? Could you tell us what your life in the wrestling program is on Tuesdays? What do you start off doing early in the morning?
So Tuesday morning at Cal Baptist, we wake up at 7:45. We go lift with our strength and training coach, Dylan Lowenstein, who's awesome influence on the team. He does a great job with us.
So you're in the weight room by 7:45.
7:45. We're in the weight room until 8:45. Some guys have to leave early just because of class and because of that demand on us. But those guys also come in at different times to get that work in, and that's the expectation. That isn't an option. That is the expectation that they will get in those extra hours that they're missing. Following that, we have class all day for those guys that are freshmen or are looking to get better GPAs for our team. We look for study hall hours, so we're always in the room, we're always studying, we're always clocking in those hours, being good students. Following that, we have a run at 3 o'clock. We do what we call a Lancer Loop, which is 1.9 miles all the way around campus, which is a time mile. We're looking to beat ourselves every day, get better every week. And then we wrestle, and Tuesdays are typically one of our harder days where we go straight for, we do our warm-up, and then we go straight into some good, intense drilling, followed by some good live, and even at the end of practice, hitting some hard drills, really working on our conditioning, working on growing, working on getting better. So I think that as a team, we're in the right direction. We're on track to be a powerhouse in these next couple of years. I think that we're constantly growing and looking for that growth will be our key.
Great. All right, well, that's it for tonight. Again, a great test for the Lancers. Good final score, Utah Valley 20, California Baptist University 13. Again, thank you everybody for listening. We look forward to seeing everybody in February when we come back and wrestle against Cal State Bakersfield.
Yes, sir.